It's me. I am back again. I know I said I was gone. Gone, my friend. But I am not. I am still here. I feel that I will continue on. We might do something interesting Halloween, though. Let's do something interesting Halloween. We might do a, well, for fuck's sakes, excuse the language. If I had more viewers, I could do a live thing. I just got one, but I'm not complaining about that. It's just, yeah, I'm sure he'll have so much fun. You know, maybe we'll talk Magic the Gathering over it. You know, yeah, and then we do it, and there's like 80 people who want to hang out to play the game I don't like on my channel. So that'll be fun. That's what happens. But like I have stated before, yeah, no, it's hard to be gimmicky when you're writing. Like I was saying in the previous one, using the civilizations, there is nope. Just go look in a book. Go find out what the animals are that live there. And then read up their cultures. But because of how things are, I think it's a little more risky to do than it would have been, you know, years ago. Someone's moving about. I don't know what they're doing. I really don't know what they're doing. Yeah, so I'm not concerned with it, Anyhow, oh, this was good for sure, thoughts I'm gonna see, and that's, of course, this is what's causing it. So there's two ways, I think, of how they say that you can work on a campaign world, or a campaign. Is you can do, what was it, bottom up or top down. Bottom up is when you start in the round where the characters are and work from there. Like you do the small little village you start off with and you expand as you go. Whereas top down is you create the world as it is and then going down to the smaller part. I think you want to do both. You want to have the grander scheme that may or may not actually even involve the characters, and then you have the characters in their little area. Now, because it's demigods, it's going to be a little different because, well, a lot of people just like to say, okay, let's just start here, but, really, I don't know. I haven't ran a lot of campaigns. I'm not an experienced dungeon master. I'm not an experienced player. I am, however, an experienced world builder. I'm just not very good at it. I can tell you that don't be too ambitious. I mean, I've been working on the same world for years. It's only to now I've realized I can't do that unless I pull some multi-dimensional thing, right? Like the multiverse, which is a lot older than Marvel guys and DC and all that shit, right? So yeah, that's no big deal. Plus, yeah, right. Let's get back to focus. See, I think what this requires is me to focus more, and then people seem more interested in what I'm saying. It seems. But it could be like friggin' for the fact that it's like 3 in the morning where I stand. I don't know. So do a bit of both. This is more important. I think the top up is, I would top down. Yeah. Working big, going down for a bit. Like, you want the general world pretty much figured out, where your character's places in it before they start, start playing their characters. I'm gonna go through my books and it's kind of funny. The thing, it's from GURPS, and it's what kind of things you include in your fantasy campaign too, that are as people who wrote the book seem to think are like essentials of that. It's just like these gotta happen in your campaign kind of thing. So basically, and don't work. No, what was it? No grandiose. Yeah. Basically, you don't put all your ideas in one world. Make several. And if you need to have them connected somehow, multiverse stuff. And not in the sense of Marvel or DC. I mean, I don't know. They probably do a great job, but I wouldn't say that they didn't. But I just went, one's now about Ant-Man and the other one's about Black Adam. So, I wonder if an Ant-Man can split Black Adam. I don't even know if that was a joke. So I'm gonna say tips and tricks. Baseball, you'll get the tricks part. Yeah, boy, already did. You got tricked into watching the video. I don't know. Okay, maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. That always happens. Now, what else do I know? I'm gonna say don't share too much. I don't know. Well, yeah, I'm a little not sure. I guess that's true. But you talk about your passions. You talk about it a lot, and that's kind of all I do. Just don't talk. Oh, I don't know. I can't remember what I said, anyways. So just do several worlds, connect them somehow. You don't even have to connect them somehow. They can be completely autonomous. And just from what I've found is, you'll get so close to building one world, then you'll just tear it apart, and then you'll like want to have that one world. That one. It's like the story. The whole I want to have the best story ever. So you constantly mess around with your manuscript and never come up with a finished product. That's basically, what I'm talking about. So think small. What would I say? Think small, go for big. No. Think small, go for big. Or go for big, think small. One of those two is good advice. And I actually do think that is good advice. I know it took me forever to get anywhere. Two things I had to stop doing is thinking everything I do has to revolve around world building. Or the campaign, or DMing, everything. No. That's why I had to do civilizations and use the resources and whatnot, and that was because I had to make it fit. With the world building. No, you don't do that. That's not how things work. I mean, you probably didn't need to hear that. because I could almost say that's just a me central kind of thing. But we all have our hiccups, right? So you got to get rid of your hiccups before you're gonna get anywhere. Now, and you can have like just tiny little concepts for worlds too. Like you do not have to do them all right away either. And you don't have to focus either. You just gotta stop putting it into one little spot. You know? Plus, I think that's where burnout comes from. It's spending so much time working on one thing where you need to split your focus. If you can split your focus. If you can't split your focus, then I don't know. Well, I almost want to say maybe then you want to. No, I still don't think you want to finish the whole world before you start. Well, no, see, there's playtesting, so the games have been played before you get to them. So that's supposed to mean something, I think. Um, Find and make the time, like. Hmm. Oh, good thought here. Plus, the players pretty much are not gonna, they're not going to. Most of this will have nothing to do. Most of what you work, well, unless you, okay. It depends on what you're doing, right? Like, for instance, if you are just working on your world, just, for your players and whatnot, to care about your world as much as you do, that's not going to happen. All right. I mean, even if they're world builders themselves, well, they might. I haven't played many games and I'm a world builder, so I don't know. Like, there are ones I appreciate it. Actually, I do, but I had never gotten into. I'm thinking Spelljammer. I hated Spelljammer the first time. I wouldn't even play it. But now that they have a third party make my combat better, please edition, now I'm interested. I like modded things. That's what's came into Cosmos. Modded civilization. I want to say I grew up on mods, but I sort of did. I could have. We all have visions of what the future's going to be like, and mine wasn't right. I voted for the wrong future. Well, I didn't vote for the wrong future, but you know what I meant. I want to know if it was meant for me, but never mind. So now what do I do? How do I make a thumbnail? Oh, I don't want to deal with a thumbnail, so I don't. Yeah, here we go. That's how we make a thumbnail. We deal with it. But no, I mean a description that gets you watching it. So, I'll put advice. I mean, it doesn't have to be good, right? I think my advice is okay. And don't invent the wheel for F's sake. I think that's when I gotta work on, because I think right now I'm trying to invent the wheel. I'm having fun doing it, but probably not the best time of my. Well, we'll see. I don't know. Like if I get this thing going, I mean, somebody might have an even better system to throw my mind into, or mine might actually be really good. Who knows? But it is setting Pacific in a sense, I think. Because if it was a regular world, I wouldn't be having stats up to 24 and, having the feet, not the stats themselves working the way that they do. Like, you actually get abilities higher your stats are. Like, I don't know what game you play, so Obviously, the one that I got the most experience with was obviously Dungeons and Dragons, right? Dungeons and Dragons, GURPS, Palladium, and White Wolf. So that's my repertoire. That's what I know. I could honestly say a few of my own homebrew that weren't necessarily the greatest. But, but yeah, no, so, there's gotta be more. Oh, well, that's not so bad. I mean, that's a decent amount of time, but the problem I'm having is I just don't want to stop talking. This is this is an issue. So, do your research, yeah, for one, like, yeah, I haven't done much research, but you should. You know, you don't want to, like, throw in some culture and fucking offend them or something like that, what I might have doing. But yeah, if you're smart, you won't maybe. Yeah, and it's like it can be as simplistic and as complicated as you want it to be. But you always want to go for the middle ground. You always want to keep the concept in your head. And you need to know how to differentiate the different concepts. Like, you don't want to have the same game. It depends on, well, I guess it's dependent on how you. There's a comment section. How do you build worlds? Why do you build worlds? Do you even like world buildings? What about systems? Like, this is great for the one friggin' subscriber who does not like the game and wants to play Magic the Gathering until the world ends. Anyhow, that's okay. I'm gonna play world build until the world ends. Well, that would be good because once I've built my world, then we got somewhere to go. Alright, I really gotta try to get away from this stupid machine, so like, subscribe, comment. Just keep saying wash your hands a bunch. It's just pissing me off. If somebody else makes that as their ending thing. And how many, yeah, like not everybody does that anymore, but they used to all do them, but I gotta come up with a new one. I'm not even supposed to have one. It's the only way I can have that, because apparently saying the 3 or 4 magic words actually helps. That's what the guy who pays 20 times. You know how this shit is. It's the internet.